Hi, teachers. My name is Vincent Nguyen. Today, I'm going to show you a pretty cool tool that I use to teach my online students. Um, I use this tool as a direct teach and to get kids to interact with each other. So it's a pretty simple tool, and I love using it, and the kids like it too. And I'll show you what it does and how to make one. Okay, so it's called Padlet. You probably have already heard of it. So you go to Google and just type in Padlet. And since I already have an account that is hooked up to it, it's gonna just log me in. So what you want, I'm gonna show you from scratch. So you hit make a Padlet, and I select. There are multiple different types of Padlets you can pick. I don't have a lot of um, experience with a lot of these. I'm pretty sure they are applicable for different kinds of contents that you teach, but I use wall. So select. Then here's where you customize it. Title, you can. I'm gonna make one that says solving a right triangle since I teach geometry. Triangle. And then description, I usually put the direction for the kids to do in here. So most of the kids don't have an account, so I ask them to select the problem. First, read the notes. Read the notes. Put some notes in there. Select the problem. Problem. Response. Respond to the question. Respond to the question in the comment. In the comment. Be sure to include your name. Be sure to include your name and be prepared to explain your work. So they could be talking it out to their friends and stuff like that. So icon, you can select a fun icon if you want. Since we're investigating triangles, I'm gonna pick this little detective guy here. This is the link you can choose to give it to. The wallpaper, you can pick the default if you want. I like the dark versus the white screen color scheme. You can choose a few different fonts there. Here, I choose this position of your post. I choose to put the last one last. So but this is you just play with it. But I mean, no, yeah, you have to allow comments so that the kids could actually type into the comment or show their work or respond to the question. Um, you can also click this to give it a number of stars. Let's say the question is worth 3 stars or 5 stars. I usually don't do that because it makes the kids feel like, oh, I only got 3 stars. I usually just pick a heart. Like I like it because they did a good job or stuff like that. So you could give a numeric grade too if you want. So you can pick different one, or you choose not to show any reactions. Their friends could also like their work. So anyway, you can filter profanity just in case. So these are pretty much the basic stuff that I select every time I make a new one. So hit next. And it's ready to be posted. You get an email says, "Hey, it's ready. Go work it out." So as you close that, so what you do is you can double click on the screen or you can click this plus button. So the first two, I guess, boxes or first few boxes I put would be my notes. So I want the kids to have some kind of reference when they are doing the problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a post that says notes, right? Notes, and I'm going to post the a trig ratio, trig ratios, and we use underneath here. I'm going to say uh, we use these to find the size of the right triangle, and then I will click on the three dots and I will post a picture on there that that has the and you click pick file, and then you go and you select your picture, and I think I want the ratios. I'm looking for the ratios of the trigonometry function, sine, cosine, and tangent. Here we go. So I post that. There it is. Okay, so that would be their reference, right? And then I'm gonna double click another one, and I'm gonna say notes, trick inverse, inverse. Okay. And then I'm gonna put we use these to find the angles of the right triangle. Okay. And then again, I'm gonna click on here, pick so you can't really see this, so I'm gonna make it smaller. You can actually see it. Say here, upload. So it's supposed to say upload. And then you upload, pick a file, and I'm gonna go choose the inverse here. I'm going to put it up there just so that they have a reference when they're working the problems, okay? And I feel generous, so I'm going to put up another one, and it's an actual example that I'm going to do with them before so this is like, kind of like my direct teach right here, right? So example, saw the given triangle, okay? And I think I already have one online. So I'm just gonna, so if you already have files underneath here, you can just select your file, right? So I'm gonna select that because I've already uploaded before, right? Um, so I'm going to use this example when I'm teaching the kids how to do this, okay? And so from now on, so I notice how I pick all of my notes and example in black color. That way it differentiates from the rest of the boxes that I'm going to put in here. So I'm going to add another post, and notice it's black also, but I'm going to put question one, and I'm going to say, hey, solve the given triangle. Right? Just like mine, right? And I'm gonna upload another one, and I think I already have one here that's already made. So I'm gonna pick the one that I've already uploaded, right? So I'm gonna put it there. Here's the cool thing. When the kids go in here, they're gonna click on the comment, they're gonna put their name, and they're gonna start solving this right triangle, right? I don't like this picture though because it doesn't have this side. It doesn't have a reference for this side, so I like to put a Y here so that they can solve for that Y also. So I'm going to change this. But here's the thing I want to show you. You can actually change the color of this Padlet or of this box. So you can change it to, I usually change the student part to different colors, different from mine, okay? So I can go and check them fairly quickly. Anyway, so if you want to modify this, you double click on this part right here, and you can X that picture out, upload a different one. I think I have a better one here. I'm gonna select this one here. Here's this one. This one has a Y there, right? So I'm pretty much done with that, right? Now, if you don't want to create a new one, you could actually duplicate this one. You can actually put copy post and then copy to this Padlet itself. You can copy to a different one too if you want, but I make a copy to this one, and it makes a exact copy, right? And then I go over here and I modify it. I change it to question 2, and then I change the picture, right? I change the picture, but I gotta go prepare my picture first. So I'm gonna go over here and prepare my picture. I have this file over here, and I want to put a Y here. Okay, so I'm gonna go to this is another tool you can use. It's called Web Paint. It's a Chrome add-on app. So it's Web Paint. It allows you to type on PDF documents or anywhere on your internet browser, right? So I'm going to type in the letter Y here, just a reference on the picture so that the kids can solve it. And then I go back and I go and I use my snipping tool, and I'm going to snip out this picture. I'm going to cut out this picture, and I'm going to save it. And then I go back to my Padlet and I say, okay, I'm going to modify this. I'm going to upload that new picture that I just saved. Pick file, and there it is right there. Open, and voila. And then I'm done with that next post, and then I go over here. I change it to a different color just to make it a little bit more fun and enjoyable. So teacher, this is pretty much it. That's how you make a Padlet, and you could use this Padlet live with all of your kids who are in your Zoom meeting. So what you do is you go to share. After you're done, you go to share and you copy this link to the clipboard, right? And just close that out. And then you go to maybe your Google Classroom, or maybe if you have a meeting agenda. So here I have a meeting agenda. I'm gonna hyperlink that link that Padlet that I just made, apply, and then when my students are reading my meeting agenda, they can just click on this activity that we're doing today, and it takes them to this Padlet. Everybody's on here. Everybody see what's going on. Every time someone does something, it updates it live for you. And I have been using this platform to teach my kids during our synchronous meetings, and I really like it because it's easy, it's friendly, and it allows me to actually do a little bit of direct teaching, allow them to ask questions, allow them to make mistakes, and you see it, and then you can, teach them. So I really like it. I hope you guys try it out. If you have any question at all, if you need help one-on-one, just let me know. My email, vincent.win@leanderisd.org. I will be more than happy to help. All right. See you guys later. Bye.